Hello and welcome to another transformative group SFT tapping event. This one is called Outflowing with Higher Purpose. As we record this, it is the portal of the pink moon in North America. It is approximately 8 p.m. their time, at least Eastern time. I'm Marvin Schneider.
And I'm Jen Ward. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. We do a lot of these group SFT tapping events for the purpose of uplifting all of humanity. If that is part of what you're interested in, you're on the right channel. Please stay with us. Please don't channel hop. We're going to be here for about 1.5 hours doing probably the most profound energy, healing, and transformation work on the planet. And we do a lot of these on various portals. This one is another celestial portal. It is the portal of the pink moon. Today, we are doing a whole series of SFT taps around the idea of pushing the collective into their own higher purpose and doing it and pursuing that higher purpose in a way that allows them to outflow. And anyone that watches our stuff fairly regularly will know that when you boil it all down, if you really want to know what the secret of life is, and I mean life with a capital L and life with a small l, quite simply, it is the pursuit of your higher purpose, and in doing that, outflowing to uplift the broader collective and add to universal consciousness. It is as simple as that. And if 8 billion people would simply do that simple thing, then we'd all observe perpetual joy, love, abundance, freedom, health, success, world peace, everything that most people really want. But interestingly, uh, not everyone is willing to put the effort into achieving. So that's what we're doing here today. And Jen, well, two things, if I can get you to talk about purpose and why it's important that people understand their purpose, realize their purpose, and lock in on it, and then the pursuit of their purpose in a way that outflows and adds to universal consciousness.
Well, humans have been trained to take in, it's an inflow and outflow. I talk about it like the setting on your vacuum cleaner. Are you going to blow out energy or are you going to suck stuff in? Humans have been trained to suck things in. And in being trained to suck things in, it's kept them in a state of unworthiness. So that state of unworthiness is a blockage from them to realize that the things they're doing in their regular life, the things that they enjoy doing, are part of their purpose. But they put the kibosh on them by saying, "Oh, that can't really mean anything." I mean, your creativities, your kindness, your intention to move out of yourself and to volunteer, all those little things are like nuggets to your own empowerment. But because you're immersed in unworthiness for the most part, you're unable to see the bigger picture of how important you are. And just like things around us hold us in our position of our place of our position in life, when other people are feeling empowered, when you're feeling empowered and this one's feeling empowered and feeling validated, and they can move out of their unworthiness, then it elevates everyone else to being able to find their pocket of purpose and outflow. And so, what we reflect to those around us actually expounds their sense of purpose. Did I say that right?
The last time you asked me that when you were making some profound statement, I said something like, I'm sure when I review the transcript, I will find the brilliance in what was said, but a lot of the times it gets lost on me in the moment. And just so that you all know, I did actually review the transcript of the last tapping event, and when you do actually look back through the transcript, there is some real profound insights in it. So I do encourage you to, if you are watching this from home, and uh, feel free to rewind, pause, and replay and really absorb what's really going on. So thank you for that.
I'm I'm using words. I'm trying to convey this state of confidence in serving. So the very fact that I'm in a position and you guys are all tuning in and listening to me, and Marvin's putting time and his attention into videotaping these and polishing them up for everyone, is validation of these things that I'm saying, because I was born into a state of no no importance, and it was like this was my wheelhouse, was finding the confidence with no outer reference points, that what I'm saying is important to convey. So the whole journey of finding a way to convey what nobody seemed to want to hear. Shut up, Jen. Shut up. You're not important. Throw me to the corner. But yet here you guys are. And yet here we are doing dynamic work. So that's the evidence that I may not be able to articulate as well as other people, but I know I've walked the walk as much as I can, and we continue to walk the walk. And if you can catch it in energy, the words may be flawed in the way I put them together, but the intention is there. So just if you can catch the intention beyond the words, that would be awesome.
So our intention is to ignite universal empowerment. Well, it's one of the things that we do. We do many things, but that's one of the fairly important things that we're here to do, to uplift 8 odd billion people into higher consciousness so that they and the rest of us can enjoy joy, love, abundance, peace, health, success. And it is something that is available to all of us here, but it does require a little bit of effort. We do need to push the energy and the weight of energy into a trajectory in that direction. That's why we're doing this work. And if anyone knows anything about physics or mechanics, if you've got an object that is moving in a certain direction and you want to change its direction, you need to give it a pretty good bloody nudge to give it a push and to swing it into an alternative path. And so, if humanity is currently going down this path, and it's not a path that we wish to enjoy, and we want it to go down this path, you need to give it a bloody good nudge. And one of the best ways to give it a bloody good nudge is in energy. That's why we do this work, because and the other reality is that there is no practical other way to nudge humanity off this path in the mental realm. If you're relying on your politicians and your states people to help you do that, good luck with that. It ain't going to work. The only way that we can nudge humanity into this trajectory is in energy. And the only way to do that is to participate with us here. So come on, 8 billion people on the planet. Let's get to it. It's right there. It's in front of you. It's available to you. If you like this content and you appreciate the work that we're doing to uplift all of humanity and to help heal your body, mind, and soul, please consider becoming a Jenuine Healing premium content subscriber. Simply jump onto the Jenuine Healing website, jenuinehealing.com with a J, and click on the purchase button on the top menu. Scroll down, there's a premium content option. Click on that, sign up. It's a simple monthly plan for $20 a month, and you'll have access to all of the premium content that we put up on the Jenuine Healing website. We look forward to catching you next time, and bye for now.